Global Trade Item Number is an identifier for trade items developed by GS1. Such identifiers are used to look up product information in a database which may belong to a retailer, manufacturer, collector, researcher, or other entity. The uniqueness and universality of the identifier is useful in establishing which product in one database corresponds to which product in another database, especially across organizational boundaries. GTINs may be 8, 12, 13 or 14 digits long, and each of these four numbering structures are constructed in a similar fashion, combining company prefix, item reference and a calculated check digit. GTIN8s will be encoded in an EAN8 barcode. GTIN12s may be shown in UPC ITF14 or GS1-128 BAUS codes. GTIN13s may be encoded in EAN13, ITF14 or GS1-128 BAUS codes, and GTIN14s may be encoded in ITF14 or GS1-128 BAUS codes. The choice of barcode will depend on the application. For example, items to be sold at a retail establishment should be marked with EAN8, EAN13, UPC or UPCE barcodes. The EAN8 code is an 8-digit barcode used usually for very small articles, such as chewing gum, where fitting a larger code onto the item would be difficult. Note: the equivalent UPC small format barcode, UPCE, encodes a GTIN12 with a special company prefix that allows for zero suppression of 4 zeros in the GTIN12. The GS1 encoding/decoding rules state that the entire GTIN12 is used for encoding and that the entire GTIN12 is to be delivered when scanned. Format: the numbering structure is as follows. T1 indicator digit, used for GTIN14, 1, 2, 8, indicates a packaging level, and 9, a variable measure item. 0 in this position is not considered an indicator digit, but rather a pad to fill 0. There is, however, no worldwide consensus on which number indicates which packaging level, and no significance should be built into this number. T2 through T13 GS1 company prefix and AMP item reference number. The GS1 company prefix is allocated to the member company and the item reference is allocated by the user company. The length of each of these elements varies in length depending on the length of the allocated GS1 company prefix. Each different type of trade item is allocated a different number, and, for ease of administration, it is recommended that companies do this sequentially. T14 is a check digit which follows the standard modulo 10 calculation. All books and serial publications sold internationally have GTIN codes. The book codes are either constructed by prefixing the old 10-digit ISBN with 978 and recalculating the trailing check digit, or from the 1st of January 2007 issued as 13 digits starting with 978. Each type of trade item is given its own GTIN, with the understanding that there is a potential need to retrieve predefined information from such items. This product or service may be priced, ordered, or invoiced at any point in the supply chain. This includes individual items as well as all of the different packaging configurations. In February 2005, employees and booksellers of Barnes & Noble were informed that beginning at the end of March, the computer systems were going to add the ability to search by EAN to facilitate a switch over to the EAN from the then current standard of 10-digit ISBN codes. Receipts would now list the EAN, rather than the 10-digit ISBN. Since all existing 10-digit ISBN codes are mapped to a subset of the space of 13-digit EANs, booksellers' computer systems will still be able to search by ISBN to help booksellers locate older books that have not been assigned an EAN. By January 1, 2005, the U.S. ISBN agency requires publishers be able to communicate ISBNs as GTIN13s. The new 979 prefix for publications will be available on January 1, 2007, or upon eventual assignment of the last 978 prefixes. Each country has one or several blocks of GS1 company prefixes to assign. Some special ranges exist. The usage for some is GS1 member organization specific. The GS1 company prefixes that begin with the 3 digits listed below are used to construct what are considered RCNs or are specific to a particular industry, such as the publishing industry. 020029 restricted distribution. 040049 restricted distribution. 050059 coupons. 200 to 299 restricted distribution. 977 serial publications International Standard Serial Number. 978 to 979 Bookland International Standard Book Number. 9790 International Standard Music Number. 980 refund receipts. 981 to 982 common currency coupons. 990 to 999 coupons. Comparison of UPC, EAN and GTIN. The Universal Product Code (UPC) has been a dominant barcode standard in North America since it was established in the 1970s. It encodes a 12-digit number unique to a product, which allows it to be scanned and read in virtually any major retail establishment. A 6-digit zero-suppressed version is available for items which are too small to allow the larger UPCA version to be printed. The EAN13 and EAN8 are other point-of-sale barcodes that are widely used outside of North America. A UPC formed in the United States can be transformed into an EAN by prefixing it with a 0. The Global Trade Item Number (GTIN) is an identification number that may be encoded in UPCA, UPCE, EAN8 and AMP EAN13 barcodes, as well as other barcodes in the GS1 system.